Hey guys, welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays of the Steeping Sensei. We got our transformational tea time starting here in about 5, maybe 8 minutes. Look forward to being with you as we set up some technology on this end and let some people filter in. Join us on YouTube if you're looking at me on Facebook Live right now. It's going to be a more immersive experience with our chat and our background music. So for now, I'll be right back. I'll be right here. So are you. Three, two, one, and live video is starting on Facebook. Let's check out YouTube real quick. All right, YouTube is up and running. Facebook is up and running. Transformational tea time has begun. We're going to grab some water and boil it up. I'm excited to be with you today. All right, now let's set up my music that I'm allowed to play publicly, because that was just Spotify and I'm not licensed to play some of those. Yes. It's 6:22 p.m. and we are starting the Wisdom Wednesdays podcast. I'm very excited to be with you today. We're going to close our eyes and take 3 deep breaths. All the way out this side. One more time. Well, that's your viewers at the moment, but I don't do this for the viewers, I do this for myself, so I can stay consistent. I'm going to talk about rituals and routines that make magic in your life. Tea ceremony for me is one of those rituals and routines that makes magic available when I become present. Another one is meditation. Another one is yoga. Third thing is yourself. The lifestyle you're looking to create. These small habits drastically change the way that we live. We just have to make the time for ourselves and not here consistently make the time. Thank you very much for being with me today. I very much look forward to the things that we create together in the future. But now, present moment that we have. And I'm excited to share it with you. Ready? I'm going to bring my tea set right here. Invite you to experience presence unlike anything that you have in your day today. Bring yourselves to the awareness. If you enjoy a cup of tea, I invite you to make a cup of tea alongside with water. So feel free to take this time while I bring my tea. Let's make a cup of tea and join me. When it comes to a boil, I forgot that I'm making caffeinated tea today, so I'm gonna bring my water down to temperature. It's very important that we cook green tea at low temperature, around 170, 175, so that we don't burn it. So I just brought this water to 200. Oh, this is perfect right now. Game on the time. All right. Well, here we are. It's tea time. And this is my habit, my routine that keeps me grounded regularly, whether it be cleansing or jumping in the pool, being a meal, so well after, so amazing technique that we have in the sun is sitting. This is just a great routine and a great habit that gives peace in our lives. So I love you, water. Thank you, water. Thank you so much for being here with me. One of the 4 elements here, fire, air, and earth, and also us. Let's take this moment to be still and be in silence. Turn the music up a little bit. Perfect. Hey, I have one viewer. Just tell me who it was. So if you'd like to comment, please feel free to do so, and then I will know who you are. Steeping Sensei. Oh, that's good. Today we're making a green tea. It's called Jasmine Pearl Dragon. This is what it looks like. one of my favorite teas. But these little tiny tea balls. We use just 4 or 5 balls inside here. So I'm using the tea leaves from tea ceremony that I did after Saturday. So it's over and over again and still derive a lot of caffeine and flavor. But again, I want to dive into today routines that unlock magic in our life. Simple when it is the morning, we have the opportunity to look at ourselves in the mirror. Sometimes it's easy to pass that moment of you're just there brushing your teeth. You're a human being. In that moment, you're just doing something, not fully present. I invite you in this morning to become more present to yourself, in the mirror. And if your mouth's full of toothpaste, you can think good thoughts to yourself. I do your work before and after I brush my teeth about affirmation, vision for the day, talking about my goals out loud with myself. This positive self-talk moment is the moment that we can create. It's possible to have that as many days of the week as you wish. You already make the space to brush your teeth. You might as well make it a positive experience for your spirit and for your mind long term. Driving and building habits and rituals that create that. My tea ceremony and used to be coffee for many years. I would make coffee. I was very present to the coffee making process. I would bring fresh beans out from the freezer. I would grind them myself in a coffee grinder, and then brew the coffee with French press. Wonderful present making coffee after it's been grinded. And these are moments that take time, but they give us vitality. I'm very excited to share Steeping Sensei because coffee culture became such a big thing after Starbucks, but tea culture is still growing. It's tea's time in society once again. Tea is going back to the surface for us all to look at our habits, awarenesses. As always here at Steeping Sensei, it is my premise that if you track tea through time, you're tracking wealth, wisdom, culture, life, many things in today's society. The global philosophies that tea has touched shape the way that the world exists today. As we take a look backwards, we can also take a look inwards. So I'm going to make one more pot of tea, and I'm going to call it Transformational complete this evening. It's going to be a rather quick one. I've got a few other things I need to accomplish this evening, and it's going to be quite a busy one. But I'm glad I took this moment with you. Anybody's actively watching right now, anyone who tunes in at a later date, thank you for being here. As we hear our water, I always invite you into the presence of magic and creation. Right now, my focus when I'm not here with you drinking tea is living into my goals and living into my vision for my life. I'm in the teapot here with you. Hopefully it's already done. Kung Fu Cha Dao. They were all one and the same. They come from different roots and different origins, mostly from China, Yunnan province. And as tea ceremony grew, so too did the tea seed throughout the world. It's a fun story, and I'm excited to share that with you. The laser version of the story is Zen Buddhist monks, or rather Buddhist monks before Zen Buddhist traveled out of Tibet through China and picked up tea. And then in their travels as nomadic monks, they brought tea seeds with them and planted them along the way. And as the vision for tea grew, so did the tree of tea itself. So they hopped over the river to get from China to and Zen Buddhism became a more prominent version of Buddhism today. Tea seeds grew China, Japan, down into India, through Portugal, and eventually reaching Britain, where we know our black teas and our Earl Greys, and we know of the Boston tea. But most of us don't know things that are important about that chain of events. One, black tea is not called black tea. In the rest of the world, it is called red tea, which is the true name of black tea. And it is true name because when you put it into a clear glass, black tea is red. Become color black. Secondly, the Boston Tea Party created a separation where United States tea drinkers were being shunned, and it was much more culturally and politically appropriate to be drinking coffee. And you could go into a place of business to get a cup of tea, and they'll look at you funny and they say, "No, we serve coffee here. We're Americans." And it is because of the Boston Tea Party and the imperialism and the slave trade that was previously attached to tea that the separation between tea as a daily habit and tea as a symbol of imperialism became what it is today in the United States. Now, most of us don't know that exists, and most of us don't realize that that moment in history shifted the way that we drink beverages up until now. And it's exciting to be able to be part of the information revolution, because even though there's information overload available to us at all times, to me it's more important to be able to filter, have discernment, and track the lineage of the wisdom that we seek and the information that we seek. And a strong filter system is I'm really excited to be able to share it with you guys over and over and over again. I don't know that I have anybody on today, but that is more than okay. My vision for my life is to show up. If anybody else shows up, I'm here. I'm here for you. And I appreciate being here today. People do have the opportunity on these live streams to tune in face to face, so I would be able to see your face over here on this computer. That means we can tune in at 5:45, a couple minutes before. Really excited to be able to have a tea ceremony weekly and have this opportunity to share and contribute to your life. It's very meaningful to me. It's also a consistency to continue showing up whether anybody else shows up or not. I, Steeping Sensei, will show up for you. That's it for today. Until next Wisdom Wednesday. I'm going to we have our Delray Beach Drum Circle from 7 to 10 p.m. and then I've got a fireside performance this evening as well. So keeping ourselves busy. keeping ourselves productive, but most importantly, keeping ourselves grounded inside of our value system, inside of our vision for our life, inside of the legacy that we're looking to create. And the fun activity that I want to invite you to write down a list if you had no option, no obstacles to doing so. No monetary obstacles, no life obstacles. If you can create a list of 30 things that you would like to do, have, and become, to start with what you want, why you want it. You write down that list of 30 things, and you have magical realization and transformation in this life. Because the next step is action. And too often we live in our heads, wanting to create. But today is the day we do the thing. It took me 10 years to start a podcast. One day I was able to get my podcast out. It takes a lot of work, but less work than we think sometimes. We underestimate what we can do over the course of a month or a year, and we overestimate that which we should be doing each and every day. So today I'm here to say shame off of you. Shame off of you. We shame ourselves all day long for that which we should have accomplished or could have accomplished up until this point. I invite you into action without shame. Let's create together. Create our visions, cultivate our gifts, and create this community. I'll see you on Steeping Sensei Sanctuary. Look forward to seeing you next time. I will be here doing work hours for the next 15 to 20 minutes, so you'll see me in my workspace doing work. And if anybody tunes in during the time I'm doing work hours, please feel free to drop a comment so I know you're here and I can acknowledge you personally. Hi guys. Steeping Sensei fans.